loose because they didn't come into their area to establish community and neighborly living with the indigenous people there. They didn't come in there to share the land and to be a part of a greater community. They came to dominate. They came to take over. They came to destroy what was there and to replace it with their own. This is the reality of what is happening today. And so, you know, the history of European interference in all parts of the world is really, really sick and really, really diabolical. In 1953, the CIA, along with the British and others, they engineered a coup in Iran to overthrow the then, 1953, the then democratically elected president of that nation, Mohammad Mossadegh, and to install a puppet monarch who they call the Shah of Iran in order to get more or less free oil from that region through the auspices of a British company. This is what Europeans do. This is your history. All around the world. Now today, you want to point the finger at Iraq. Sorry, I beg your pardon. You want to point the finger at Iran as the troublemaker in the region. Iran as the one who is threatening everybody. But the last time I looked, Iran is in its own region. I don't know why America should have over 800 bases, military bases, all around the planet in other people's countries. Why is this? Who are you that you believe that you have a right to go around the world and police the world and dominate the people of the world? How long do you think for us to use and abuse? And when you've lived out your usefulness, those of you. And so I'm warning the Arabs. I'm warning the Pakistanis. Those of you who have bought into white supremacy and you wish that you were white. You think that you're going to be this wicked system. Hatred. I'm telling you, hatred. It's not going to happen. Hatred. You better fall in love with your brown self. You better fall in love with your Arab self. You better fall in love and embrace how God made you.
Are you bringing people together?
Because God didn't make a mistake.
Are you bringing people together?
When He made you,
no.
Who He made.
Why?
Stop trying to be other than yourself.
Exactly.
Because your enemy will play you right into
You
that
are not my enemy.
and lull you into a false place where you become
not my enemy.
to his
What you
attack.
are saying is the enemy. The brown man is not my enemy. It's your rhetoric, your theology that's the problem.
So we're rounding up soon, and then you can ask your questions if you have one. But suffice to say, unfolding on our planet is really something that you may think is over there. But I'm warning you, in the name of Allah, it's coming here. You see, there's a scripture in the Bible that says, as you sow, so shall you also reap. And when we are a people who give out evil, that evil inevitably comes back. And this is why, when you look in London, all you can see is CCTV cameras. Everywhere. The other day, I went in a public bathroom and there was a CCTV camera. Because there's tremendous paranoia in this world, because they have been so wicked and so evil that they are paranoid about something that is coming. So, in everything now, they've got spyware that they insert into your phone because they have to listen to your conversation. They have to be able to read your text messages. They are looking and spying on everything that the members of the human family do because they are paranoid. They're frightened to death. Everything now is to be classified as terrorism. Some of you, over the years we've been coming here, we've even heard people say, listening to us in the park, oh, they feel intimidated because we sound violent. Well, I can assure you, the Nation of Islam is now nearly 100 years old, and you cannot point to one white man, you cannot point to one Jew, you cannot point to anybody that we have harmed one hair on their head. We are a people who speak the truth. And I heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan say on one occasion, if truth threatens your world, then your world should never have existed in the first place. Because your world is very shaky. If truth would bring your world down, my God, what kind of a world have you constructed? And so, doesn't matter what you say today, doesn't matter what you do, you're accused of anti-Semitism and being an anti-Semite. But there are very prominent people, former members of the Jewish government, who have come out in the public and confessed that name-calling is a trick that they use to silence people who legitimately criticize the wrongdoing of Israel or the wrongdoing of so-called Jews. I say so-called because there are people who are practicing the faith of Judaism genuinely. And such persons, as a Muslim, such persons are my brothers and sisters, the people who are genuinely practicing Christianity. Such people